Right then, what's wrong with this picture? So if any of you watched my video on that Duratool soldering tweezers the other day, might be surprised to find it in bits. And I'll tell you what's happened, and then I'll show you something else that is interesting as well. Just bear in mind this came from a reputable company. It was either was it Flaw, CPC Flaw, I think it was, but yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, I went to use it the other day and I found one of the bits was just misaligned, and popped a screwdriver into the screw because I assumed it had just come loose, and just turned it, and it spun, and I thought, well, no, nothing more of it, and I was just turning it, and all of a sudden there was a loud bang, and well, of course they were dead. And then I realised what had actually happened. I wasn't turning the screw, I was turning the whole thing, and what that was doing in turn was spinning the whole ceramic element around to the point where the two wires that you can see there just twisted together and shorted the mains out, and that was the end of those. Now I suppose you could repair those if you cut back some of the ceramic, but no. Anyway, what I found interesting is back up here. If you look, the only thing stopping the mains cable being pulled out is a cable tie. The cover goes back on. Sorry, it's not that cover, it's the other cover. That one goes back on there. The two plastic raised bits go into the holes, and then the screws go in there. But quite literally, the only thing stopping that pulling out is a cable tie. Now I'm pretty certain that does not conform to any UK safety standards, and strangely enough, on the same day that this happened, there was a news thing on the news saying that 80% of the products sold by eBay and Amazon do not conform to UK safety legislation. Well, I thought that was quite interesting, and it went on to complain that these online companies are doing nothing about the problem, which is pretty much borne out with what I see, most days. Stuff I buy absolutely doesn't conform. There's no way that conforms. So why is a major company like Farnell, CPC or RS or whoever I bought it from selling this? Do they have the first clue? Well, they will have next week when I phone up to discuss it. But yeah, just bear that in mind. And I absent-mindedly just carried on turning the screw, just thinking it had come totally loose, and of course I was spinning the whole thing, and just twisted the wires together, shorted them out. So anyway, just a warning really, just bear in mind this sort of thing. They probably don't comply, and if you put them to any extremes you may be in for a nasty shock, no pun intended.